Foodie fam, rock with your boy. There's not going to be a special introduction to this video. There's not going to be a special outro for this video. This particular video is food for thought. This is just a segment where I want to talk to you all about things that are going on. In this past week, let me tell you, no other area has had it worse than Orlando, Florida. You know, we lost a great YouTube content creator, an amazing artist that was able to grow right here on YouTube and take it off of YouTube onto a whole different platform, performing for the masses. And that's Christina Grimmie. Me personally, I never had the opportunity to work with her. I don't even know her like that, to be honest with you. You know, on YouTube, there's just so many content creators, and from time to time, we have an opportunity to collab with one another, spend time with one another outside of YouTube, rock with each other, and build friendships. That's not one of the individuals that I had the opportunity to rock with. But my main man, Ed Bassmaster, he had that opportunity, you know. At the end of the day, when we lose a creator, you are losing family. Because that's what we are here on YouTube, regardless of the petty beefs that go back and forth here and you know, and the jokes that pop off. Regardless of all that, we are all under one helm. We're all under the helm of YouTube. So when you come into a structure, because that's what it is, when you come into a structure, you are considered family. Whether you're an individual that just watches and supports everybody's videos, or if you are the viewer / creator, where you're watching videos and you create content for YouTube, it's all family. It's all that's it. We are who we are. A united front. So when you lose one in this united front, it hurts. It hurts because it's a piece of this community that's gone. And Christina was an amazing piece of this community. There's no replacing that. So to Christina's family, my condolences. That loss hurts. That loss is something nobody wants to feel, even when it's your own family, even when it is your friends. Nobody wants to feel that pain. Nobody wants to know what that is. And then it continues for Orlando, Florida. Who are we to play God? Who are we to decide who lives and who dies? Who are we? The gay nightclub, Massacre. That's what it is. When you kill, when you slaughter, when you gun down that many individuals in one given area, it's a massacre. By one man. The ignorance. That's what it is. That's ignorance that drives that. Don't call it anything else. Your allegiance to whatever. No. That's sheer ignorance. You can't appreciate how another man, how another woman lives their lives, and so you take it upon yourself to end that. Sheer ignorance. Nothing less. Nothing less. Love is love, people. Let me be one of the individuals to remind you that love is love regardless who you love. Nobody else can tell you otherwise. Nobody can actually come to you and tell you who you can and cannot appreciate in your life. Nobody has that power. Nobody has that right. Nobody can tell you how to wear your clothes. Nobody can tell you how you move in these streets. Nobody can come up off the side of their face to say a word to you. You are your own success story. So when a man and or a woman takes that power into their own hands and says, I am going to dictate who lives and who dies on this planet, that's sheer ignorance. And so, to the families that lost a loved one in this massacre, my condolences. Prayers up, most definitely. Prayers up. And again, I won't be posting any pictures or any videos. I mean, this stuff is all over the internet. Trust me. If you hear me talking about it, Google it and or search it on YouTube. You'll find something. The story in Orlando, Florida. And again, this is all within the course of the last couple days, but the story in Orlando, Florida that affects me personally is with a 2-year-old toddler. I'm a father of 2. And so that pain when you're trying to save your babies. That pain is what hurts deep. The Grand Floridian. Now, the Grand Floridian is its own separate hotel entity of Disney World. It's not part of Disney World. However, you can take the monorail from Disney World to stay at the Grand Floridian, but at the Grand Floridian in that lagoon, and I believe it's the Seven Seas Lagoon, there's alligators in there. They found, 4 more alligators this morning while they were searching for the alligator that drug in the 2-year-old toddler. 4 more. Now here's the reality. Let's call it what it is. It's hard to want to do something with your family when you've traveled quite the distance, and this family's from Nebraska. So they were there for family night. I believe it was like family movie night, if I was reading the reports correctly, that the Grand Floridian was having. I know it's hot. It's hot over here in Connecticut. I'm sure it was hot over there. It's evening time, past 9 o'clock. Let's just go chill by the water. That's hard. That's hard when you want to do something with your family, and then you're all kind of just wading in the water. Although they have signs, don't do it. It's done. You do not expect for a 4 to 7 foot alligator to come up and take your baby. You don't expect for that to happen, but it's hard. It's going to happen. Things in life will happen, and you can't call what nature is going to do. Unfortunately, that lagoon was not closed off. It goes out into a bigger body of water. What is in these waters will come through wherever there is an entrance to get in, alligators included. And the hardest part is when you watch an alligator come up and take your child at any given age. And parental instinct is to automatically jump in, risk your own life for that of your child. That's what happened. The alligator didn't let go. The alligator won that battle. Now, as a parent, you're distraught. As a parent, you feel as if you failed your own kid, your own seed, your own flesh and blood. You feel as if you failed. Nobody can bring that life back. And my condolences to that family from Nebraska, because now they have to go back to Nebraska, missing a child because it was taken by that alligator. So you're thinking family vacation, because that's what you want out of this experience, a family vacation, a time to bond with your family, with your kids, before your kids go back to school, whatever the case may be, before you go back to work. You want that family time. And then tragedy strikes. It's not just the Grand Floridian. It can happen anywhere. And unfortunately, all of these tragedies, these massacres, all of this pain so happened in Orlando, Florida within the past week. I say that to say this. It's hard to forgive and to forget. It's hard in our given lives that are so busy to take out that additional moment to let those close to us know how much they mean to us. So for all of these stories that I just shared with you, I want you to only take one thing away. I want you to ensure that you are looking at your family, that you are looking at your close friends, and that you are taking a moment just to let them know that they are appreciated. Because you don't know what's going to happen today. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You don't know what's going to happen next week. You see what I'm saying to you? And if you're a parent, let me say it, if you are a parent, make sure you're taking that time out with your kids, whether you are the custodial parent or not. Make sure you are taking that time out to let your kids know that you love them. Life isn't fair. Life is not supposed to be fair. Life is going to happen whether we want life to happen or not. Here is that reality. It's going to happen. You live your life that's best for you, according to you, by you, for you. And you make damn sure that before your life is done, before your time here is done, that you've done right by those that are close to you. Then you've done right by those that you do not know. That you've done right in your life. So when your time is up, you are gone with a clear conscience. I say that because me personally, I do not fear death. I don't. I have this conversation all the time. I don't. I live on borrowed time. We all live on borrowed time. Some people are just in denial. I live on borrowed time, meaning the next second could be it. The next day could be it. The next 20 years could be it. What I know is that my right now is everything. What I do right now is everything. So sure, I could have given you a food review right now, but instead I chose just to give you food for thought. And I'm still going to give you a food review later. But I can have a platform where I'm talking to thousands every single day of the week and not take out a moment to recognize the tragedy that's going on in our own backyards. To not take out a moment to understand that we all have blessings in abundance. And then for those that lose someone that's close to them, you take out that moment, you send prayers up, you do right by individuals that you do not know, because this is your time to do so. I want to thank every last one of you for rocking out with your boy. I know this is a different tone than all of my other videos, but I had to say something. We have to do right by all those that we can do right by. And don't let tragedy be the reason that we come to this understanding. Let it be your understanding every given day of the week, good, bad, or indifferent. Coming from your main man, Daym Drops. You keep it crispy. I'm out of here, baby.